Hey, 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 this is Don, aka the Interactive Nanny, and I'm coming to you guys live and in living color from Interactive Nanny's world, where love and play are interacting. I hope you guys have had a great start to this brand new week, and I pray that you on last week was all that you expected it to be, even if you had some bumps in the road. I pray that you got through it and everything still worked out for your good. All right, so today actually I'm sharing. I know one book, but it'll pop maybe actually two books that I've literally just gotten today. And at the end of the podcast, I'll actually share where I got them from. Y'all are not gonna believe it because when I saw them, where I saw them, I didn't believe it either. But anyway, the first book, and just so you know, if you don't already know me, it's a couple of books out of a series book, a children's series book. So y'all know I love a good series. So we're gonna get started on the first book, and if I don't do the second book tonight, to this evening, then we'll get it done next week. But the first book out of this little children's series, is entitled "Too Shy to Sing." And the cover is so cute, and it has some pastel colors with a couple of little bright colors in it. It is so cute, you guys. And when I share where I got them from, you may actually want to run to go get it. Get them, brother. Um, okay, this is entitled "Too Shy to Sing." Too shy to sing. Canary was busy tidying his nest. He sang to himself as he gathered tiny twigs to make his home stronger. Canary loved to sing, but only on his own. He was much too shy to sing in front of others. Canary heard a rustle in the bushes and froze. Someone had heard his song. "Is anybody there?" he called. But it was only the wind in the branches. Canary relaxed and started to sing his beautiful tune once more. Canary stepped back to admire his handiwork. He thought, it needs a few finishing touches, and he left to look for more twigs. As he flew, he passed a tiny blur of colored wings. It was Hummingbird, flittering from flower to flower, sipping nectar from the blossoms. Canary watched in amazement as Hummingbird flew backwards and then hovered in midair. "Oh, hello," called Hummingbird. "What are you doing?" "Watching you," gasped Canary. "You are so clever. I wish I could fly like that." Hummingbird buzzed his wings busily and thought for a moment. "I'm sure you are very clever in other ways," he said. But Canary just blushed and carried on his way. On and on flew Canary until he saw a flash below him. He perched on a tree to see who was running so fast. It was Ostrich, hurtling along at top speed. She was the fastest bird Canary had ever seen. Canary flew down to take a closer look, and Ostrich skidded to a halt in a cloud of dust. "Oh, hello," said Ostrich. "What are you doing?" "Watching you," gasped Canary. "You are so speedy. I wish I could run like that." Ostrich tipped her head to one side. "But you don't need to run fast. I bet there is something that makes you unique too." But Canary didn't think he was quite unique at all. Canary flew on until he spotted some tasty berries. He stopped and peeked at them to cheer himself up. Suddenly he heard footsteps and watched as Peacock strutted out from beneath the bush. Peacock slowly fanned his tail into a magnificent display of blue, green, and turquoise, and turned around to show off to his friends. Canary gave a sigh. "Oh, hello," called Peacock. "Why do you look so sad?" Canary flew down to land next to Peacock. "I was just looking at your tail," he gasped. "You are so beautiful. I wish I could look like that." Peacock folded his tail onto the ground behind him. "My tail is only for showing off," he said. "I'm sure you have something that other birds admire, But Canary didn't think he did. Didn't think he did. Canary flew on his way, stopping here and there for a snack. A glint of light caught a glint of light caught his eye. Bowerbird was busy putting the finishing touches on his nest. Nearly done, huffed Bowerbird to himself. I have stones and sticks and feathers and flowers and some shiny glass to make this nest magnificent. He looked up and saw Canary watching. Oh, hello, he called to Canary. What are you doing? Watching you, gasped Canary. You are so talented. I wish I could make a nest like that. Bowerbird moved the stone a little bit to the left. It's what I'm good at, he said, but everybody is good at something. I'm sure you're especially good at something too. But Canary just shook his head. As he made his way back to the nest, Canary heard a familiar song rising from the forest just below him. He flew down to take a closer look. Oh, hello, said Canary. What are you doing? I'm practicing my copycat noises, chirped Lyrebird. Do you like my canary song? He whirred, clicked, and laughed. Canary looked puzzled and asked, Was that you singing so loudly? I've never heard anyone sing so proudly before. Lyrebird whistled his reply. Well, your songs are my favorite. They're so pretty. Why wouldn't I sing them loud and proud? He added. Sing a little and I'll sing along. Canary hesitated. He was too shy to sing, but if today have taught him anything, it was that you shouldn't be shy about the things you're good at. So he took a deep breath and started to sing. Lyrebird sang along, following Canary's notes. Canary felt his shyness slipping away as they sang together, louder and louder. Canary sang his heart out. The tune wobbled, rippled, and floated beautifully through the trees for everyone to hear. When he stopped, Canary could hear cheering and whooping. Lyrebird had stopped singing to listen, so Canary had been singing by himself. Canary's friends were all standing around him, looking amazed. Wow, they cried. We wish we could sing like you. Canary puffed out his chest with joy. He proudly opened his beak and sang as loudly as he could. He had finally found what makes him special. And that's the end of the story. This is Too Shy to Sing, y'all. And I really like this little book. I think we're going to share the other book next week. And it was actually a third book that I almost got, but I was like, I'll just come back and get it. But anyway, I'm going to tell y'all where I got these first two books from. Y'all are not going to believe because, like I said, when I saw them, I didn't believe that they were there. But anyway, I got these books out of Dollar Tree. Y'all, I was so amazed. I was just walking down the aisle and it was like my eyes just fell on these little books. And I just had to have them. So I'm actually going to go back to the Dollar Tree that I got these from and probably get the other books that's in the series. But if you guys happen to go to a Dollar Tree, you can looking down the children's book aisle and see if you can find, it's a Too Shy to Sing, and it's another one that's Too Tall to Twirl, which we'll share next week. And it was one more, I forgot the title of that one, but I started to get it. But anyway, that is what we're going to do for this evening. Until next week, you guys, this is Star, aka the Interactive Nanny, hoping you guys have a blessed and safe week this week, and do your best, be awesome and amazing, smile hard, laugh, feel the joy. If you're in a cold area, try to stay as warm as you can. This week is supposed to have, I guess, some fairly decent weather here in Alabama as far as during the day. So just enjoy. If it's warm, if it happens to get a little warmer, just try to enjoy it. But until next week, This is Don, aka the Interactive Nanny, signing off from Interactive Nanny's World, where love and play are interacting. You guys be blessed. Talk to you next week. Bye bye.